we're going to be talking about the changes happening in our next update. We're codenaming Brass Leopard, but this time around we're introducing several gameplay feature improvements and changes, things like camera zoom, event queues, player names, planes, and loiters, showcasing some of the audio changes and a preview of our next map. We announced yesterday that this update is going to be coming in June.
Let's start from the player names. So now you can see that your player name appears here in the unit card, that the health points have been updated to reflect the unit color. This is for everyone. If I hold control, now you can see that the player name is appearing, and the player list as well. And another change, the points, colors, and the flags, they will have team color always.
One of the bigger changes coming in this update, pretty substantial overhaul of planes and loiter abilities.
When they use the airplanes, they're going to feel much smoother, much quicker and more realistic in the way they appear, like authentic in the way they appear. They're very fast. They go, they drop the bombs, they drop the strafing line, and then they leave the battlefield. And the loiter acquired the target, but they actually missed. And now this indicator is the range around which they operate. However, if they acquired the target before the truck, in this case, leaves the actual area, then they will still do the pass and attack, like in this case.
Because I imagine like some of these changes are also coming to like the Wehrmacht.
Yes. Something
on our new 3v3 map, Catania Crossing.
This is a map that has this northern part that I really like, with this like two rivers that there are like separated by this small island, this obelisk, and this like small town with two bridges that connect them. And we also have, there are vehicle passable, so the vehicles can pass through this. Then we have two more bridges, so a little longer, like walkable pass for both vehicles. Oh, there was an airplane. A little smaller bridge, also passable by both infantry and vehicles, with some buildings that cover that. So players that want to play more defensively, they can put HMGs inside. And right at the south, instead, we have two infantry bridges. Only infantry can use to cross, which opens for players that play on the left area.
This map will not be coming to PvP auto match. However, it will be coming to co-op auto match. And you can also find it in skirmish and in custom games. And like I said before, our next two maps, a 3v3 and a 4v4, are going to be coming to PvP auto match once they're ready to be released. Camera zoom.
Show them the zoom level?
Yeah, for sure, if you want to talk about it and showcase it, yeah.
So yeah, you start at the default one, and you can just use the zoom,
mouse wheel, yeah.
The mouse wheel to simply zoom out a little bit more. As you can see, it's not too much. I feel you can still feel like this is a co-game, but it's definitely more than before. It's not as close as it was, and now I feel it's much better.
You know, we also talked about event queues. I'm sure people have been seeing that on the left-hand side of the screen. Is there anything that you want to talk about there, Marco? And I know we kind of already covered them in depth.
Of event queues, whenever the player doesn't interact with them, they stay alive for longer, so they give them a chance to click and check them. But if you click on them, their lifetime is greatly reduced.
The audio team obviously isn't here with us today.
With audio, each patch they bring so many improvements. I'm sure that players will, as they explore this patch and they play again, they will notice a lot of like even sometimes subtle improvements that will make the audio quality be perceived as better. And our plan is to actually continue to improve the whole audio of the game.
Oh no, sorry, one more thing. Our next Prime Gaming loot drop. So if you have a Prime account, you can claim your U.S. Forces Night Fighters, and that is starting today. So enjoy these tough weeks as you wait for the next update.
The pressure hit us hard.